Was Dr. Dolittle based on a real person? The truth behind the talking doctor. Have you ever wondered if the famous Dr. Dolittle, the doctor who talks to animals, was based on a real person? It turns out the answer is both yes and no. The beloved Dr. Dolittle stories, written by Hugh Lofting in the 1920s, weren't direct biographies of a real doctor, but they were inspired by reality in some surprising ways. Hugh Lofting, a British author, actually started creating Dr. Dolittle while serving in the trenches of World War I. The horrors of the battlefield left him desperate to write letters to his children that were whimsical, funny, and full of imagination. These letters featured a doctor who could speak to animals, and from there, the world of Dr. Dolittle was born. So the talking animals and magical adventures, pure fantasy. But the character's inspiration comes from Lofting's real experiences and love for animals. Interestingly, the idea of a human communicating with animals isn't entirely made up. History is full of doctors, veterinarians, and naturalists who dedicated their lives to studying animals closely. Some claimed to understand animal behavior in ways that amazed their peers, and they documented how animals responded to gestures, sounds, and signals. In a sense, Lofting may have borrowed from the fascination people had with observing and interpreting animals, but he turned it into something magical. A doctor who could literally talk to a parrot, a dog, or even a monkey. The real genius of Dr. Dolittle isn't just in the talking animals. It's in the idea that a person could bridge the gap between humans and the natural world. Lofting wanted to teach children empathy, respect for creatures, and a sense of adventure. That's why, even today, nearly 100 years later, Dr. Dolittle still captures imaginations. So, while there was no single real Dr. Dolittle walking around chatting with animals, the character is grounded in Lofting's own life, his observations of nature, and the fascination people have always had with understanding animals. The stories remind us that sometimes the most magical characters are inspired by a mix of real life and imagination. If you enjoyed uncovering the story behind Dr. Dolittle and want more fascinating histories behind your favorite fictional characters, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this.